Hello everyone, this is the Twins of Destruction. Today we're going to do something different. This is actually a Lego unboxing of a gift that I got from Christmas. This is the set Death Star Cannon and includes people like Obi-Wan and a Death Star technician. So first I'm going to show off the box and then actually open it up, separate the pieces, and then get to building. We're going to get a closer look at this Obi-Wan figure right here. Now, I haven't gotten Legos in a couple years, well, that's to say the least, but I can say that I really do like the detail that is on this figure. It's printed really well, and it's not really like a cheap type of plastic. It feels really sturdy, and the legs weren't uh, loose, or the pieces weren't loose, and they all fit together really nicely. The cape was always what I'm afraid about with Lego figures, and it was really a nice material. And what I was really surprised about was the hood. Um, like I said, I haven't gotten Legos in a while, and the hoods when I grew up were all straightforward, no real detail in them. And this one actually has wrinkles and a actual like head shape, and I really enjoyed that because it was a pleasant surprise. Here's Obi-Wan without his hood on. Still kind of works if you want that bald figure, but he doesn't have hair. So you have to just look at the detail on his face. He has nice little wrinkles and like old people facial features. His hair is also a nice print, much like the print on his body. Here's a closer look at that hood I was telling you about earlier. The lightsaber is also a really nice addition because it is Obi-Wan Kenobi. The handle fits really nicely. There's no problems getting it inside of his claws. There's an opaque type of texture on the blade itself, which I've seen online different ideas and different opinions on opaque textures or more of like a colored texture for a lightsaber. And I actually don't really have an opinion on either of them, but this one does look really nice. Here's him holding it in his hand. And of course, you can go incognito Obi-Wan at the ready with his lightsaber that is not ignited. The other figure this set comes with is this Death Star technician, I guess you can call him, because that's what they were in the movies. They operated the computers, but here he's a cannon operator. He has all black outfit, much like in the movies, and you take his helmet off and he actually has a print on his face, which I think is an awesome detail because it is not actually needed whatsoever. But now if you wanted to do like a role play or some kind of setup, you can actually have him with his little microphone on his head and do microphone stuff. His body has a nice print as well. The lines are actually not faded as they should be. The details are actually cool. Much like Obi-Wan, the figure holds up. Nothing's loose or out of place. All the pieces came as advertised. Here's a closer look at his helmet. It's got some nice detail with these awkward-like shapes, like the visor on the front that comes below the chin, the Imperial logo on the forehead, and then the back helmet shape. It's a really cool piece, and it looks even better when it's on the figure. Here's the blaster that comes supplied with the Death Star technician. And this next part is him holding the blaster. You can get a look at what it looks like whenever as advertised. Here's a closer look at the actual set now that it is completely built and the characters are shown off. This is the segment where Obi-Wan pulls the lever. Then there's the gun on this side. And then there's a seat for the guy to sit. There's a decent amount of moving parts in this set, fireable parts. That goes up and down, the twists, and then the gun also fires on the side, as well as the levers and switches being pulled on Obi-Wan's side. Here's how the gun actually fires. You need to just push down on this green bolt on the side, and it releases a mechanism inside of the part that it is set inside, and it fires. Then the bolt goes right back in as it was before. over on Obi-Wan's side of things, this part can be lifted up. This is the, I guess you can say, generator tractor beam that turns the tractor beam on and off. You push that little brown lever in, and that holds up in place. So again, if you wanted to actually role play this scene out, you could have Obi-Wan pull the switch, which is set right there, and you yourself can pull that brown. You lower the tractor beams. When you pull this lever, those other clear pieces fall into place, and then you can even push it in further. So it's like it's shut off. It adds another depth of believability to this set, and I think it's a really cool detail because a lot of times for Legos, it's about role-playing and actually making the scene yourself. So if you can actually reenact the iconic moment from A New Hope, that's actually really cool and actually adds to the believability of the set and the purchasing power of it. More reason to purchase this type of set. And of course, they can come apart if you wanted to put their own scenes in their own manner. They connect very easily. It's not even hard to pull them apart. So they stand on their own as well, which is also really, really cool. So of course I had to do a little setup with Obi-Wan over here, like he's sneaking on over to the tractor beam. Probably the only complaint I have is that this platform is a bit awkward to position Obi-Wan on. He can't really grab the handle and stand on the platform at the same time. And I don't know if that's the way the Lego figures are made with their arms, because they're so straight up and down, or if it's the way the platform is made. Probably a bit of both. You could do both angles and you can kind of get it to work, but he can't really hold on that well. It looks okay, but if he gets too close, then you can kind of see me messing around with some things. With the gun set, you can set up this individual in a seating position, like he would be working on the gun himself, or a standing position, whichever. Now I'm assuming, I don't know where this gun would be placed on the Death Star. I'm assuming it's a turret to the outside, because there wouldn't really be turrets on the inside. So this could be like a situation where it would be firing at incoming shuttles or X-Wings, or however you want to do it in your roleplay, and you can kind of aim his hand at the switch. Or he could sit, and he can also do the same thing. Or if you want to have him fire at Obi-Wan, because a Jedi should be able to master any opponent. Then of course, to finish this off, I had to put them together. Kind of make your own little thing going here. It's like Obi-Wan's shutting off the tractor beam. There's a backup coming in to stop him. This set was incredibly fun to build. I really enjoyed it. It was kind of a surprise getting it for Christmas. It was a pleasant surprise. Surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. We have another video coming up that'll also be an unboxing. It's a 20th anniversary. There's the hint for you. So that'll be coming up in the near future. We really hope you enjoyed this video. It was incredibly fun to make, and I hope to do more in the future, because Legos are a long lost treasure of ours, and something we hope to get back into, as well as like things like Mega Bloks and like figures and collectibles of all kinds, because it's cool stuff. And there's a lot of cool people to follow on YouTube also, which kind of inspired us to do our own thing. We really appreciate it, and we hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe your opinions and whatnot, and we'll see you in the next video.